Good afternoon. I'm Jason Sterling. Hopefully we're pretty close to being live here. I don't know if I'm live yet. I'm checking to see if we have made it. Have we made it? I don't think we're on here yet. Okay, come on. Hurry. Okay, maybe now. Is it working now? Let's see here.
Okay, maybe now. Is it working now?
I think it is working. Let me turn the sound down here. I'll monitor chat via my trusty iPhone there as we go through Evergreen Harbor. That's where we are today, except it's not Evergreen now. It's Hazard Harbor here in the post-apocalyptic version of Evergreen Harbor, part of the Fantasy Save build from Little Red Riding Sim on Twitter. That's her handle on Twitter, so if you go to her page, you'll find this pinned to the top, this link to this save file on her Patreon. Even though it is on Patreon, there is no charge for this save file. You can download it, take a look at all of these lots yourself, of course, or take a look at them with me here today, or both. Do both, in fact, do both. We're going to look through them here today, and then when you get done, run over there and download it from her Patreon page. Take a look at some of her other stuff. This is a great file. There's a wealth of build ideas here. There's a wealth of builds here by a whole bunch of different builders, a lot of different creators, and sim families. And that's what we're going to start with today. This particular family is called Rob and Axel. Obviously, one of them's a robot, right? That's why I chose this family. I was like, that's who we're going with. We're going to use them today to take us through, like the rest of these builds here, because they're public lots, so we either have to go through build mode or we need a sim family to walk around with us, and so we're going to use this family. Axel says here, Axel was born during the apocalypse, but sadly his parents died of an illness, so Rob, who was created by Axel's father, took care of him, and now they're inseparable. Now, the Sims and the story are by Alexia VR Voster. Voster. That's going to be our ID, I'm guessing, pretty sure, on the gallery, on the Sims 4 gallery. So if you looked up that ID or maybe look that up as a hashtag, you can see some of her Sims and her builds, maybe tell a little bit more of that story and some of these information panels. For now, we're going to look at that story through the build itself. We're going to take a look at who they are via where they live. Here, Rob and Axel. Going to just clear my throat there a little bit. It's been a rough, I've mentioned this a couple of times now on other streams. It's been a rough week in Oklahoma for allergies. Really rough. Now then, let's pull out here a bit. Let's take this down, put our walls up. We'll go up and up and up and up. Now, as you can see, Evergreen Harbor has seen better days. It's a little smoggy today. We do have an ozone alert in effect, right? Definitely have an ozone alert in effect. It's a very cool looking build, obviously built on the ruins of whatever here was before. Maybe a little warehouse or something, and we've got the containers converted to current housing. This is a great idea, great build. Looks very authentic. I really love these sort of post-apocalyptic builds so far. We'll take a look at it here from the back. Now, what I really love from here in the back is going to be this greenhouse, like this dome greenhouse here at the bottom. That's very cool. I really like that. Nice touch, nice addition. And the ruins of a ship that maybe washed ashore during a tsunami or something, maybe was carrying some of these containers, also a nice touch. And then we come back over to this side, and we've got a pretty good look again here at the overall structure. We're going to come in from the top, like we always do, come in from the top, look at the top floors, and then work our way down. Here on the top floor, we have, wow, actually, I'm kind of surprised. I thought this was going to be more of a house, but this looks like a nightclub. Pleasantly surprised, mind you. I like nightclubs. I like a place to hang out. I like a place to entertain. This is definitely it. There's a lot of stuff here. Love this. Okay, great custom artwork right off the bat. A lot of these builds in these fantasy saves, or in this fantasy save, has had some fantastic custom artwork. This does not count as CC, as custom content in your game, because it's made within the game. So you can download a lot of this sort of stuff on the gallery. Sometimes these will, kind of say who they are by. I don't really see anything in this case. We'll go into build mode real quick and we'll take a quick look at it. Aha, there we go. It does say it. It says Sensational2 down there at the bottom right corner. Hashtag Sensational2. So that's who created that custom artwork. So if you really like this, I do love this. Obviously, tarot cards, right? Looks very, very cool. You can go to their gallery hashtag, pull up other works of art by them, and download them into your game. Have a little something different, like in this case, a little something that really suits this area, right? It's just this kind of apocalyptic look. We've got a great bar. Nice place to hang out and do some drugs. Hey, it's the apocalypse. I am not going to judge. You do whatever you got to do to get through the night. You probably live next door to this couple right now, and that's how they really look because it's the end of the world. I couldn't sleep either. So yeah, you do whatever you need to do to go ahead and do it. We're going to go into tab mode here real quick, and we'll zoom around and take a look at this space from a Sim's eye view. It looks really good. We've got a great party place here. Can go up a little bit here and kind of take a look at it. Really effective use of just the stuff that's in-game. Got some nice in-game art. A lot of stuff to do. Jukebox, video games, foosball table. If you've got to ride out the apocalypse here in Hazard Harbor, this would be the place to do it. We'll drop down another level here. Got a pretty good, I can see now why it's done more like a nightclub at the top. Obviously, this is meant for communal living. We've got a communal bath, several communal showers here, toilets and sinks, kind of a common room, and then some bunk bedrooms here, and literal bunk beds. So these rooms, like this one will hold 4 people, 6, 10 people, right? So definitely meant for long-term cohabitation of single people. The bathroom, it all looks very cool, though. It definitely looks, very, very here to there, right? No frills, basic, use what we have on hand. Communal showers, communal toilets, at least they close. They do have doors at least. And communal sinks. Nice common room here with ladders up to the area. See, it looks very cool. Put in tab mode for us here, right? Looks really nice. Great looking common room. We'll go through here and check out one of the bedrooms. So again, this is kind of a Sim's eye view of this bedroom, right? This is how they would see it coming in. Little tight in here. It's a little tight. I'm trying to get the best view of it here. Kind of see exactly what we can see, right? Someone's an artist. I bet Jack is up there. Jack from Titanic's been in a lot of these builds. He's an artist. I bet he was up here doodling away, dreaming about Rose, who's 137 years old now. But that's okay. He still loves her. He loves her just the way she is. Now we've got some place for our clothes. This is a cool room, actually. I do really like this setup. This would work great for a kid's room, right? 4 kids and a closet, place for them to sleep in a tiny house type setup. Those rooms also are going to be really tight to get into, but you get kind of what they're going for there. Looks really good. Let's drop down here. Our next room is another sort of common room. Again, a nice space, nice post-apocalyptic feel. We've got some music. We've got some TV. In fact, this room's actually pretty nice, right? I mean, this room looks like the room where they put all the good stuff they found that somehow survived the apocalypse, stuff that is really, really cool to look at. Not so filthy, maybe not so radioactive or something. So there is that room. Let's see here. We'll go down another level. We get down to ground level in this case. Going to have sort of a storeroom here, a little messy. This would definitely fool people. Maybe this is a little bit to fool people. Like if you're going to come in here, there's nothing here. It's just a mess. It's just a bunch of garbage, right? No need to go upstairs and disturb the residents. It's cool though. It's an effective use of all these different items. They've done some great kind of clutter work here. Whoops, there we go. Great sort of clutter work here again. Looks really good. Come over this way. There's a basement, as we can see here. Basement down below. We'll check that out here in a second. Out here in the main yard, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on. We've got some, like sales tables, maybe for market day. We've got plenty of places to sleep out here. There are a bunch of tents out here to use. Kind of a common area to hang out here as well. I love this pretend bridge. I don't think the Sims can get up and over it. Maybe we'll try it real quick here in a second. I'm not sure how they get into this area. I'm sure there's a way in. I've no doubt it has been play tested. We'll take a look here and see if the robot can come in. Water is shut off. Oh, look, I'm coughing. I bet, poor guys. Water shut off day is now in effect. No surprise, it is the apocalypse. They're lucky they got any water at all ever. He's going to come around from the side, but that's a very cool look there. That, bridge over sort of that murky, swampy area. Now, one thing that's interesting is that is a robot. He was coughing too about all the pollution, right? Yeah, the pollution is so bad here, it affects even robots, right? Even the robots it affects. This is a really nicely well done, landscaping. Landscaping, right? It is still landscaping, even though it's sort of an apocalyptic look. They've done a great job with these different debug items. Gave it a very effective appearance. I really do like it. I'd love to check out this. I guess it is going to be a garden. I wonder if it is usable. I suspect that it is. We're going to take down the walls. Yeah, that'll let us get in here. The only thing I'm not sure about is I didn't see a door. Can they can probably just, I guess, can they pass through the roof to get in here? Because this is a nice garden. They've set up a really great area here. There's a lot of things being, kind of looked at. Look, it's already ready for harvest, in fact. We've got a lot of, didn't see what that one is. I know those are mushrooms. Doesn't see what that one is. But, we've got plants, right? Hey, we've got plants here under a dome. They're going to be okay. I'm going to see if he can come over here. Let's see if he'll come over here and harvest the pears. Mostly for my own curiosity. I've never tried going through a dome like that before. See if he can get in here. Oh, yes, he can. I see how they did it. Never mind. Yeah. I get it. That's the entrance down through the basement, up a ladder into the domed area. Let's go ahead and drop down here to the basement. There is our robot right there. Now, he's saying he can't reach that, right? Well, let's try that. Can he not climb ladders? Well, sure he can. He's going up. Do. It could be that maybe No, there he goes. I think he's going. I don't know. We'll see. It could be the dome's in the way, but I think he can handle like this sort of stuff, right? Yeah, I think the dome might be in the way, but he's going to go water, so he can do the stuff that's not quite so close to the dome's edge. And hell, maybe that's outside the dome. Hell, I don't know. No, it is inside. Must just be a little bit too close. Yes, he loves gardening. Let's keep him busy doing that. Now, down here on the first floor, we'll keep ourselves busy looking at, obviously, there's the robotics lab. That explains where he came from, right? We have some laboratory equipment from Get to Work and a generator. Go down here for our Sim's Eye view. And, it's a tight room, but what'd you expect? It's underground during the apocalypse, and this stuff is pretty sophisticated for, what's left after the end of the world. It's got a couple of robots down here ready to go. Let's back out like so. We have an office over here. Portal. I wonder if the portal works. Test the alien, attempt upgrade. I think you could. I think you could upgrade this. It says you can attempt alien contact, test the alien environment, so on and so forth. So maybe you could work on this and visit 6am before it's all said and done. And then we've got kind of a nice area back here. Our refrigerator unit, our recycler, some storage, and a way up to the gardening dome, right? To the food dome. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to use these two to go over and visit our next lot. We're going to visit their neighbors here. Where are their neighbors? Let me look around. It's so hard to see in all this smog, right? Actually, I do love this. This is one of my favorite towns because of stuff like this, because you have this sort of like smoggy environment. It's very degraded, looks awful. And that's a rarity for The Sims. Too often in The Sims, everything's very bright and sunshine and happy and, sunny day, pleasant Sunday type of day. But he's going to go, we're going to travel here to stop watering. He'll water forever. I had him water all of that stuff. He'd be watering forever. Let's have him stop and travel on over here to where we are going. We're going to check out this place here, the Cleanup Crew. We're going to go look at their place. Then we'll go over here to the bar, the Old Freight House Bar. We're going to check out the Cleanup Crew. They look like they are prepared for a toxic environment. A lot better than our current family. Our family's kind of coughing. They're going to have some lung issues, I think. Maybe some COPD before they're done. Here in Evergreen, Hazard Harbor. This is the water treatment refuge. We're going to back out here a little bit. Let's go up and see what we've got to work with. It looks good, right? I like this, like that giant windmill especially. That's awesome. Pull up here. Very cool work. We've got some solar panels, water collection, windmills. So, they're generating electricity in a healthy way. They are the Cleanup Crew, right? They are here to make things better. So instead of bringing some, fossil fuel munching, swallowing generators, they brought renewable energy with them. Hooray, hooray. It looks good. Nice start to the build. The exterior looks really great. We've got some really, really cool, clutter here. Show kind of the garbage in the area, sort of rundown nature of it. I love this. Obviously some sewer pipes. Looks, just disgusting, right? Nice sewer kind of look there. The pipes are a great effect. We have a little bit of gardening tucked in here. A little bit gardening tucked in here. And in fact, we might go ahead and let's see if we can find... I didn't really think about this needing a front door. Is this the front door? There we go. So I did... knock on the door. Is that a knock on the door? That is knock on the door. So let's have him knock on the door real quick. Then we can get inside, take a look at this build. Bang, bang, bang. They're happy to have us come in. Thank you very much. Let's take that stuff off. Now, once we get in here, we're going to start at the top again, work our way down. This is our top floor. Pretty nice little setup for gardening here. We've also got some bees. They are the Cleanup Crew. Maybe they're environmental cleanup as well. Going to try to reintroduce bees to the area because without bees, you're not going to get very far agricultural wise. They maybe brought some bees back with them. We already saw the solar panels, some water collection. It's a nice setup. It's a great eco setup. Great sort of self-sufficient place. Down on our next level, we have some more gardening. Few things are already set up here. Soybeans, very cool. Are these soybeans as well, I wonder? They are. So a perfect post-apocalyptic sort of harvestable, right? I think. Soybeans are very adaptable. Mother is here. Not sure about that one. Might not want to water that one. Might want to put that one in a cage somewhere. I don't see that as the secret to cleaning up Hazard Harbor, but instead making it perhaps more hazardous. Yeah, if you have Strangerville, you know where that came from, and you know why that could be an issue coming up. Down here on the next level, we have an interior area here, a little bit science lab. We've got a fabricator, someplace, a little listening post, maybe to find out what's going on in the area. And then back here, we have a great sophisticated computer setup, woodworking table. We're going to try to get a little bit of a Sim's eye view on this one, right? Pretty cool, nice room. Come around this way. Whoops. Swing around like that. Aha. So there we go. There is one of our cleanup crew who is monitoring the situation in Egypt, I think, at the moment, right? Looks like they're monitoring the situation in Egypt. Let's see a pyramid there in the background. And in fact, I've never really looked at these. Now, this might be, he's playing The Sims. He might be playing The Sims. But I've never looked at these screens. I've never seen the Egypt screen before. So I thought, that's kind of cool. I need to zoom in more often, take a look at what they're looking at. Anyway, he seems a little upset. So maybe it's either the game or, that's Egypt and maybe bad things are happening in Egypt. This is the end of the world after all. We'll come back up here. Pretty nice setup. It's a nice interior space for this particular build. I still love this, getting closer to it. The sewer pipes are just awesome. I mean, this is a water treatment plant, what's left of one, and it looks super cool. Very, very awesome. Down here, we're going to get more into the nuts and bolts of our house. So we will go into tab mode again. Kind of check it out, right? This does look really cool. Nice sort of like trailer, tiny house looking kind of build. We'll go down here to the end, check out our kitchen. Kitchen looks fully outfitted. They do have solar panels and wind energy. So you should be okay in this particular build as far as your energy needs go. Looking back at it this way, I think there's probably a TV down there. Let's see. There's another sofa down there. And then the kitchen itself. Let's fisheye it a little bit. Looks pretty cool. Some of the candles, really, that you're making, right? Some of the candles made locally, hanging out there on the counter. Maybe just in case, you probably don't get much solar energy in this neighborhood because of the smog. Maybe if you have a not windy day, you have to switch over to some candle power. They've also got a little fizzy juice drinks going on. Pretty cool. I do like this particular build so far. This is a great setup. Someone's got a cat or a dog. Here's where they're making the juice. They've got a robot as well. Or is that my robot? Are we at the front? Oh, that's the front door. That's my robot. So that's me. They're making some juice here. There's the candle maker, right? And a bedroom here with a little dog bed or something too. So that's cute. These might be kids' beds because I think there's a double bed on the other side here. Maybe that's where the parents sleep. Nice. Really nice. The bathroom's back here. I was about to ask, where's the bathroom? We don't want to lose track of that. We've got a tub, toilet, sink. Looks pretty good. We'll go down again into a sort of tab mode view. Sim's eye view gives us an idea of what our particular bathroom would look like. Kind of like this. It looks good. Someone did a great job on this lot. I don't know who made it, of course, but they did a really nice job. I particularly like this sort of like muck, right? This old water treatment plant. It looks like it. It looks like it's just kind of gross and worn out and abandoned and decayed. So super, super cool. There is no basement on this lot. So that is the build for this lot. It looks great. I love this one. I love this one. This lot and the other one to a lesser extent, but this one I think especially actually works in Evergreen Harbor as it is. You could put this here and then maybe have a storyline where you clean it up as part of cleaning up Evergreen Harbor, right? Not just Hazard Harbor. We're going to have these two go on over to the lounge next, kind of to the bar. Take a look and see what we have over there for a watering hole for this particular area. Okay, the old Freight House bar. We'll drop in there and see what we have going on. Evergreen so far, or Hazard Harbor. I don't remember to keep calling it Hazard Harbor. It's been a really good set of builds so far. I really have liked them. This looks great. Love this. Love the sort of wrecked, derailed train cars. The remains of the water treatment plant, right? Maybe they were bringing pieces to fix the water treatment plant. They just didn't make it. We've got sort of, rail yard sort of house, rail house here. Kind of maybe a shipping point for stuff. Let's go all the way up. That looks so good. That looks really, really good. I do like it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I say that a lot. I mean, I really do like all these builds. It looks so good. Someone did a great job with this. Very imaginative, very well designed. And that's, there's not much else to say to that. It's a great use of all these different debug parts. It looks very authentic. It looks very apocalyptic. Let's take a look at the interior. Our top level here is a little sort of guardhouse, right? Let's go down here a bit. This is the place again to forget your troubles, right? Forget your troubles. Chase your cares away. Get a little happy. Get a little happy. It's the end of the world, you guys. It's the end of the world. I'm not going to judge them. We've got a listening post here, so you can probably listen to the cries of the slowly dying here in Hazard Harbor. It is, like I said, it's the end of the world. It's the end of the world. What are you going to do to help them? Nothing. Invite them here for a drink. That's all you can do. Nice setup here. Nice build. Love the way it's elevated up here on this platform. Looks really, really good. Our recycler is down here. And I think that's going to be, you can hire a vendor. So we've got like a little sort of food cart here. That's cool too. They do like that a lot. Now, once we get down here a little bit lower, I mean, okay, you guys, this is real. Someone who made this bar was like, did not hold back. This is not clean. This is not a clean end of the world. This is not even we swept first. This is how we found it. This is an as-is build and as-is bar, right? Right. The outside here, actually, I think just from the brief look we had, might actually look better than the inside. We'll take a look at the inside here. First, we got a little bit of karaoke going on. That's nice. That's thoughtful. Some entertainment to get you through the day. We've got a couple of generators over here. Stack of old loading crates, or what do you call those? I guess they are just crates, right? Pallets. They're pallets. Got a stack of pallets there with crates on top of them. Okay, let's look on the inside of this thing. That very first look that I saw on it, look at that. Oh my gosh, they've done it. They did it. They did it. I love it. This is the best one. This is the best bar I've seen so far, the best apocalyptic bar that I've seen through this entire fantasy save build. I don't know who built this, but they're genius. They're genius. I love it, love it, love it. We're going to have to go down here in tab mode. We're going to have to enter this like a real person. This is the end of our world, and we're going to go have one last drink here at the Oasis, or whatever the hell that sign says. We're going to go have one last drink. Let's drop down here a little bit. Just let's walk in like a real person. First of all, we're going to see wanted signs. And when you're wanted in the apocalypse, because there is no government anymore, there is no police force anymore, that means you have really screwed up. When someone went through the trouble to waste paper to print a picture of you, you are in trouble. I don't know what these two did. I don't even want to theorize what they did, but it must have been bad. Okay, that's towards the bar. On this side, we've got our jukebox, right? We've got our jukebox here. Let's back out a little bit. We got our jukebox conveniently located near a massive pile of garbage in case you want to do a little rummaging. You want to look for something while you're here. I love this. I really do. This has such imagination. So well done. We're going to turn around this way. Aha, yes, here we go. We've got a bartender here, and we've got someone puzzling over remote control. She probably can't figure out, this is the apocalypse, right? She probably can't figure out why her TV doesn't work anymore. Honey, the cable company's gone. It's gone, okay? They nuked it, and it's long gone. You can stare at that remote all day long. You're not going to have any more TV. I don't know what happened on Sex and the City. I know it was a cliffhanger. I don't know how it concluded. It's over. Put the remote down. Put it down. So anyway, here we are. Look at this. This looks so good. It does look good. I love all of this. This is absolutely perfect. It is just the best looking bar, honest to God, I've seen. It is so cool. It is so richly imagined and richly done. That poor girl staring at that remote. I know how you feel. I do. I would miss. I don't really watch TV, but I'd miss the internet. I would. I'd miss YouTube. I guess that's what I'd miss. Kind of something like that. So there we go. That's our bar. It looks so good. I do love it. Let's go up here and take a look from. I just can't get over the floor. The floor is just. I mean, look at that. You don't get much. That first of all, again, I've said before, when you see a lot of clutter like this and a lot of overlays like this, a lot of stuff being done, that is not easy to do. It's very hard to put all this stuff in. It's time consuming, and so it's a lot of work. They've done a lot of work here. It is very effective. I really do like it. The bathroom is even better. I mean, I would rather just go out there and use the bay, right? Just go use the harbor. Do you want it? You don't want to stand in that. I don't know what that is. Okay, but that was gleaming. That's not clean. That's not sparkling. That's not sparkling because it's clean. That's radioactive. I'm gonna guess that's radioactive, and you just saw like a flash of isotopes or something going off, because there is nothing in this room that's clean. Nothing. It is filthy, filthy, filthy. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's so nasty. But that's its charm. That's what's so great about it. We're gonna go in here. Let's take a look and see what we've got going. Look, isn't that nice? Don't you love it? I do. Super cool. Oh. Kind of makes you want to go wash your hands when you get done watching this stream, right? Kind of makes you want to go clean up. Believe me, if you came to a bar like this, you would probably want to, I don't know where you'd clean up in this world, in Hazard Harbor, but I don't know. Go dig through the garbage, find some half-used thing of hand sanitizer, something. Save yourself. There's our jukebox again, and that's pretty much our tour of this lot. It's not a super big lot. It might be the best. It might be the best, and I am not kidding. This is such a perfect execution of post-apocalyptic architecture. I am amazed. I'm amazed and impressed. We're going to move on to the other neighborhood. Now, the other neighborhood did look nicer. I don't think so much of the Hazard part of Hazard Harbor has made its way over there yet. It looks like it was a little bit cleaner. This area over here. Give it time. Give it time. We're going to stop by the Quarry Colony first. This is a community space, so let's go check it out. I hate to leave that lot. That last lot was super cool. It was very, very nice. I think that I really wish I could find the builder on that. I might have to try to search around for it somehow or something. Look for the name, maybe. Look for the name of it. Find the builder that way, because that was awesome. They did a great job. Really, really liked it. Now, Quarry Colony here is a community space. It looks cool too. I do like this. It does look like a quarry. It's definitely set in the old quarry area. And it's got these sort of step down where they've been mining deeper and deeper. Looks super cool to start with. All of this is kind of a basement sort of build. We have, in amongst the garbage, we have water collection and then a place to do our laundry. I like that. Now, I do like the fact they put the laundry by the water collectors, right? Because that makes sense. You'd want to have it close to the water so you don't have to go far for, carrying buckets of water around with you. The build looks really good. I'm impressed with the technical part of like this sort of stuff here. This is, going down further and further and further. It looks good. It looks very realistic. On this other sort of side of the top level here, we do have gardening. They got their garden in place and their bee boxes. Down here on this level, let's see here. There we go. Down here on this level, you've got some woodworking. We've got our fabricator and our recycler, also some candle making. Eco Living was like the best pack if you really wanted to create self-sufficient Sims, if you wanted to try to, went a little crazy there. Yeah, if you wanted to try to create self-sufficient Sims, it really was the best pack for that. We've got a board here if you wanted to try to check community space projects, right? Vote on neighborhood action plans. I don't know, right? Because probably at the end of the world, what will be left, cockroaches and homeowners associations will be the only thing left at the end of the world. Here on this side, we've got a great place to sleep, nice setup. Oh, cool. And the place for toddlers or infants. That's very nice. Little toddler beds. Super nice. Really like the fact they included some toddlers in here. We've got our grub meat or our slug meat, as I sometimes call it, kind of tucked in there under, protecting it from the rain under some awnings. Got a kid's bed, infant's bed, adult's bed, and a tent also to camp in, and some more gardening. This is really cool. This is a nice place, nice setup. Down on our next level, we have the bathroom, right? Gonna need a bathroom downstairs. Little place to have a fire, maybe watch, maybe roast some marshmallows, and a clean water supply, maybe from an underground spring. Lucky them. Probably the only clean water in Evergreen Harbor, or Hazard Harbor. Got a place here to make some juice and a makeshift kitchen as well as a grill. All in all, this looks good, right? I mean, there's nothing at all wrong with this lot. They've done a great job with it. Got some generators here as well. So if you want to get into some power generation, you've got that. I didn't see any other power generation, so I don't know if this stove is off the grid. It might be one of the off the grid items, and that probably is too. Not sure. If it's not off the grid, well, you've got an opportunity here to fire it up, right? Or, go over to like the people that are here to clean stuff up, kill them and steal their solar panels and stuff. It's dog eat dog. It's the end of the world. That's what they get for coming and trying to clean stuff up. The good doers, good doers, that's what they get, This is cool. Now they've used refrigerator doors to create, a visual barrier for privacy in the bathroom. That is the most unique use of those doors I have yet to see, and it's brilliant. It's a brilliant use of those doors. This is a super brilliant idea. You could use this in all sorts of different sort of apocalyptic builds, maybe, what would you, maybe on your own sort of off the grid type builds. Maybe you're living out in the wilderness somewhere. You just find junk to build stuff out of. There you go. That works great. That's so cool. I love that. It's just such an awesome idea. They really, really had a hit with that one. Don't even really need to go into tab mode here. We can just see everything pretty well without that. If we go up one more level, it's so cool looking down at these levels like that and seeing we've got our garden, we've got kind of our recycling and fabricating areas, including that. We got some future wall panels here, right? Future building materials. Place down here to make some juice, cook some meat. A little makeshift kitchen. I love it. I love it. This place looks super great. Really, really good job. I think this is a big hit. Really, really nice. We're going to move on to our next lot here in Hazard Harbor. Let's take a look. I think we've got 2 more lots now left in this town. Yeah, we're going to go here next to the Fizzy Dizzy Stop, another sort of lounge area. Let's go check it out. This one looks a little bit nicer than the last one. The last one was my hit. The last one I love. The last one just took the cake. The last lounge, the last bar over by the harbor. This one does look pretty good though. Right off the bat, it's got a good start here. Let's go up and check it out. The old gas station vibe is cool. Very, very cool. The military didn't quite make their job here, did they? They kind of maybe ran out of fuel, and with the end of the world, ended up getting knocked over. It's a multi-unit place, kind of a communal place. Got several different mailboxes out here. We do have water collection, though, as well. Very cool. A recycler here in the back and a fabricator. I wonder if there'll be a juice maker here. Probably, since it's a bar. I would think. The great thing is, though, we have water collection. We also have some solar panels and some wind generators. It's going to come in super handy. This guy always reminds me of Fallout. I mean, doesn't he kind of look like, a 1950s sort of Fallout type of guy? Dropping down here a level. Let's take a look and see what we have in place. This actually might be a pretty good house. We've got almost kind of a living room here. Got a bathroom, a couple of public restrooms here on this side. place out here to grow vegetables, fruits, maybe stuff that we're going to need to make the drinks we're going to serve out of. Pretty cool hangout area up here. Nice setup, games to play, hang out upstairs. I really like this area. I think this is super cool. I really like this sort of living room setup area. Is very nice. We'll drop down one more level. And here we go into the main lounge, the main bar. Let's turn this into tab mode. Take a look here. It looks super cool. Now it's not quite to the level of apocalyptic authenticity as the last bar we went through, but this is very nice, and I think it pulls the vibe pretty well. Maybe this person just felt like she wanted to sweep. She wanted to sweep up some of the radioactive litter on the ground. Maybe she even took a mop to the place, you know. This is her business, sure, it's the end of the world, but she still has a lot of pride in her place. And I'm going to give her credit for that, you know. Got a nice kind of vibe again going on. Looks really, really cool. Great space. A lot of generators out here, so you've got plenty of opportunity, I guess, run some energy that way as well. If you're not pulling in enough from the solar panels and the wind generation. Little place back here to run a computer to try to contact what's left of the world. You know, the only person left on the internet at the end of the world will probably be Elon Musk. He'll probably be on goddamn Twitter from outer space, tweeting everybody how he's still good and not any of us are going to still care. He kind of drives me crazy with, like, he texts so much, you know, like on Twitter, he tweets so much. He's always like tweeting stuff. And I know he thinks he's funny. I know. And no one has the guts to break it to him that, you know, sometimes it's a little amusing, a little, but not a lot. We got a great makeshift kitchen back here. Very cool. Love that. I especially do love the way this stove works with the sink back here. That looks cool. That looks like a really nice end of the world ruin vibe. Aha, and there we go. There's our juice maker, right? There's our fizzy juice maker for use in the bar itself, tucked away here behind the bar, in fact. So good job. Awesome, awesome. Oh, and there's a bed there too. So if you need to spend the night, or if you want to use this as a home, or if you want to live here just on the bar lot for whatever reason, you've got a great opportunity to do that. This is really cool. I love this place. They did do a great job with it. It's kind of a small build. It didn't take us very long to go through that one, but it does, you know, it looks good. What can I say? There's a couple of different angles on it. Gives us a good view of it. Now let's go take a look at, I think it was a marketplace, like a retail type of place. Let's see here. It is a retail trash or treasure market. Well, looking around this world, I'm going to have to go with the first. I'm going to have to go with the first choice, I'm afraid. There's not much left of value in Hazard Harbor. Again, this is Evergreen Harbor, but in this fantasy save build, it is Hazard Harbor. Right off the bat, you're going to get a clue as to what you're getting into because there's a wrecked airplane here, you know. Great. I love those pieces, though. This is from Strangerville. Looks like a lot of this stuff is from Strangerville because that is as well. That actually will work as a stall where you can buy stuff. You can hire a vendor. So very cool. I do like that. Whenever I hire a vendor, I just cheat enough money to pay for the vendor. We've got a relatively compact, you know, kind of lot here. It's a lot tucked into it. I like the way they have designed it. The water towers look very cool. This old oil derrick looks very cool, right? The crashed airplane is perfectly placed. I love that. It looks like it crashed right into these towers. We've got an old oil pump here. So definitely these are people maybe still trying to get a little bit of oil out of the ground, going to try to keep some of the energy going. Not terribly effectively, I'm guessing, at this place, but trying to keep a little bit of the old life, you know, alive and well. Down here, you can use this fuselage, I think, as kind of a living quarters. I don't think it is used as one at the moment. We'll kind of go in here, see what we can see. Yeah, not really much going on back here. Bunch of dead poison ivy, probably Let's see. Is there an underground level on this? No. Oh, there is. Okay. So we're going to have a bunch of underground stuff going on here. I thought we might because up above here, we do have this little building tucked in back here, right? And that's going to be our stairwell downstairs to, I don't know what's down here. Let's see. Because, the market's on the first or on the ground floor, right? Wouldn't you think? Market's up there. We're going to go a long ways down. Got some massive generators here. We've got I think this is a medical device, right? Yeah, the X-ray scan. Got a listening post. And then just some debug decorative items. Go down here into tab mode real quick. We'll take a look around this room. It looks really good. They've done a great job kind of outfitting this space. I love this underground feel. I love all the generators here because, they do have that oil derrick up top. They have the oil pump up top. So you can kind of imagine, that's what they're doing, right? They're pumping up some oil, feeding it into these generators and keeping the lights on, right? Keeping civilization going. Probably contributing to the decline of the rest of civilization. But they're doing the best they can. Let's keep going down here and take a look. Pretty cool. Nice big space down here. A lot of stuff going on. Medical bay kind of going on down here. Let me see here. Little rubber banding there. Okay, let's try going into tab mode to see if that'll freeze us into place. Yeah. Okay, so we've got a medical bay here. We've got some fabrication desk. Got some robot workstations. This is obviously the brains of the system, right? This is where they get stuff done. This is where the scientists hang out. And you can see some of them right back here, right? Obviously a scientist trying to grow some food again. Got the lab station set up. Once again, someone has thought it in their best interest to bring Mother to Evergreen Harbor. I'm not sure that's a good idea. I'm not sure I would wake her up. She probably was responsible for the decline of civilization. She probably got loose from Strangerville, in some alternate universe and destroyed everything. But it looks good. They've got a lot of cool things there. A lot of the leftovers of civilization lining the walls, right? Some neon signage. Got a pride flag. Gotta love it. There's Elvis's outfit. So, they've got a little quasi-museum here. These might be aliens. Maybe they're aliens and they've kind of collected some of the remains of humanity, right? They're kind of maybe investigating what happened here. What happened to humanity? And they've got a lot of different alien stuff in here, and that kind of looks like an alien. Let's see. Oh, shoot. Let's see if we can go in here. Or did I break it forever? Where am I? Okay, come on. Let's go up. There we go. Okay. Wow. How did I get over there? I don't know. I got like way over there. Let's go down. Where is here? Right? Where is here? We're going to try to go down there again. Somehow I just totally just wait. Yes. No. How did we get there? That's where we were. Where did that lot go? There it is. It's over there. Oh my gosh. I just flew. That was like a time warp or something, right? Like a portal. I told you they were aliens. It's like a portal shifted me over a bit. Okay. Let's take a look down here again. Here we go. I'm going to try to go in here is what I'm trying to do. I can't quite get down there though. Can I zoom in any further? Not really. Okay, there we go. Finally. All right, here we are. Okay, so now we're in here. Right now we're on ground level. Let's put this into tab mode, kind of freeze us where we are. So yeah, you can see here, we've got an alien, right? And a human with a gas mask on. She's thinking. It's good thinking because the place is nasty. And is that an alien? I think it's an alien, right? Or is it just supposed to be mannequins? Maybe it's just supposed to look like aliens. Give you the idea because they might not know who's going to have this slot. So maybe it's just kind of give you a clue and a hint. I don't know. But those are mannequins, I think. I thought they were actual aliens. They look good. Look like aliens. Over here again, we've got some more artifacts. Baby Groot. So that's not actually Baby Groot. It looks like Baby Groot. Let's go here. We'll go across here. There's our scientists right there. And they're human and they are not wearing gas masks. There is Baby Yoda. We know he's Baby Yoda for sure. Grogu. We'll go in here. Pretty cool setup. I like this underground, bunker they've got going here, underground laboratory. Very cool, very nice. Oh, they've got a weather machine as well. Got a nice weather changer. That's probably going to come in pretty handy in Evergreen Harbor, right? In Hazard Harbor, maybe make it rain a lot. Wash the grime away. We'll go down off this side a little bit, take a look around. A lot of cool touches dropped in. They've done a really great job with the clutter, right? Because they put a lot of great kind of clutter touches in. Things like the robot hanging on the wall, very cool. All the sort of things maybe they brought with them from up above, down below. I think a lot of it looks really, really cool. Love that. Little monster in there. And here we go again, and here to the med bay where we first were. We've got some, cybernetic prosthetics here as well, along with our robots. And there's one of our other actual Sims, one of the Sims that lives and works here. Or, hangs out here, I guess. Because this is a community lot. This is not actually a house. Yeah, this looks really good. I mean, I think they've done a really super good job with this. I for one, am very impressed. We've got a couple of bathrooms here as well, with the high-tech showers and toilets and the sink outside. So very cool. This was an awesome lot. I think someone did a great job with it. And it's such a small lot. Going underground and creating those basement bunkers really did give them a lot more space to develop the theme they were doing here, to develop the idea they were going for. I'm very, very impressed with what they've got. Right. Now, please hit like, subscribe, and notify. We'll have more tours of these fantasy save builds in the future. Now that we're done with Evergreen Harbor, let's take a look and see what is next. What's our next world here in The Sims 4? We might be getting close to the end of this save file. I think they have updated it. When I downloaded it, I know maybe the two newest worlds had not been done. At least the two newest worlds had not been done. I do think Mount Como Rebbe is done, though, and that is the next one we're going to. It does look as though it is done. We've got some great Asian fantasy sort of stuff going on here, I think, right? It looks that way to me, right? It looks very cool, very well done. Super excited to see this. We're going to check these out. Fairy Temple Runs, yeah, gotta love it. We're going to check these out next time on the RM Cascadian. So please hit like, subscribe, and notify. And until that next time, as always, thanks for watching.